thanks for viewing our video. I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Jason. We decided to start a food trailer due to our shared passion of food and our love of cooking. I have 8 years of experience in the restaurant industry. During that time, I was trained by several French chefs. To a French chef, it becomes imperative that food is prepared in a way that it's not ordered out. So while so many restaurants turn to a food service retailer to provide them with food, when a French chef makes food, he makes stuff from scratch. It's very hard to find restaurant items that are not ordered in anymore and something that is made from scratch. Something as basic as French fries is what we want to do very well.
I don't have food service experience. I was a server, but I'm a business analyst. I happen to work in a brewery. I brew beer as a hobby, and I like food. I like to cook, and some of the things I've learned just cooking with Jason, but also on my own, makes us a great team as far as developing the recipes and actually coming up with dishes that we can serve that are going to make people say wow and come back for thirds. Years ago, my wife was diagnosed with celiac disease, and it turned our whole world upside down as far as what we could and couldn't eat. For the most part, I still eat foods that have gluten, but a lot of times I'll modify recipes or just eat the same way she does, just so that it's easier for all of us to eat. It's expensive, it's a pain, nobody likes to deal with it. A lot of people don't understand cross-contamination, all of that. So combined with Jason's education and his cooking skill, along with my understanding of the allergens and just my experience cooking in an allergen-free kitchen, this is something really important to me, to be able to offer food to not only my wife, but the scores of people that walk up to a food truck window and ask, does this have this in it? Does this have gluten? Does it have milk? Well, we can actually answer those questions and actually feel good about what we're saying.
One of the biggest ways we can answer those questions is because we make everything from scratch. Nothing is going to be out of a package. I don't have to go check an ingredients list on something that I have in the truck, because the only thing that will be made by somebody else is going to be cheese.
So as we said, the name of the operation is Frankfenfries. If you think about the Hollywood monster Frankenstein, what is Frankenstein? He's made up of lots of different parts, lots of different people went into making Frankenstein. Well, with our menu, Frankfenfries is made up of different styles, different foods, and different preparation methods, and it kind of gives this weird amalgamation of food that because it combines all these different styles, you get something unique, something different, but also something quick and fresh. We have the advantage over fast food restaurants and even a lot of sit-down restaurants. We're not using anything frozen. Everything's hand-cut, fresh, made to order, is either homemade or home-prepared, and delivered fresh and hot.
So with Frankfenfries isn't just French fries. We're not making French fries and serving ketchup. We make fresh-cut, homemade French fries. We then prepare our own sauces all the way down to the ketchup. We smoke our own pork. We will braise our own beef. We will make our own beef stock for our poutine. This is not an operation that's done with shortcuts. It will all be done fresh. In line with our business, we want to create a charitable organization that will supply a good meal to people who aren't as fortunate. We plan to do this by visiting the homeless shelter once a month and offering several events throughout the year that will feed the needy.
So it's pretty obvious, the food truck and mobile food thing it's blowing up everywhere. Every city you go to, even in the middle of, Pig's Knuckle, Arkansas, there's going to be food trucks. So we're in Cincinnati. Cincinnati's a lot of jokes, but we have a lot of pride for our city. The people that live here, we don't leave. We like the city. I just moved back here because I like the city so much. The city's in the middle of a renaissance. The worst ghetto in the country has $1 million condos in it now. But despite that, there's still an extremely high amount of poverty and hungry people and needy folks, and we want to try and help. Starting any business is not cheap or free, especially a charitable and especially one that requires the equipment. We're obviously standing in our food trailer right now. There's no equipment in it. We need a lot of equipment. Fryers, a flat top grill, things like that. We're doing this ourselves, and we're doing it from scratch, just like our food.
Hit the green button if you'd like to donate.
And help us bring Frankfenfries to life.